Howdy, y'all. We're at the DCA Arena in Nashville, Tennessee, and this is DCA Pure. For the next 2 nights, we will see some 16 of the best that virtual wrestling has to offer, and by the end of this weekend, one of them will be crowned the first ever DCA Pure Champion. I, of course, am Eddie Mack, lead forward to the Destiny Championship Alliance alongside Zahia, Brian,
hello,
and everyone's favorite commentator, besides me, SRH.
Thank you for that introduction, man. Thank you.
And Peacock's here too.
That's right. Yes, I am here. And we're kicking things off with our opening, with our first tournament match, as there's Brandon Wolf in the ring.
Exactly.
Now, this hour will be the DCA portion of the bracket. The next hour will be the outside bracket, and those 8 winners will face off tomorrow night.
That's right.
And one of those 8s will be the first ever DCA Pure Champion.
It's a tremendous honor to receive, is to not just become a champion, but to become the first champion of a new order of things, as the DCA Pure title is. And Brandon Wolf has got himself a massive challenge ahead of him right now.
That's right, he does, Brian. He's facing the undefeated Aaron Anderson.
With,
well, this is interesting.
Wait, whoa. That is not his wife.
Yeah. No, that's Angel Sanchez.
That is his longtime business manager and,
business. Okay.
Well,
so that's what they're calling it these days, huh?
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Remember,
Come on. Take it easy a little bit here.
Well, I can't be so blatant to call it, Zahia's future wife or something.
Ooh, is that how we're doing this tonight? Okay, I get it. I get how this is going.
Dude, I'm not the one with the problem here.
I mean, come on, the freaking table is rising against. I thought you got that under control.
I am not a degenerate, sir.
Did not need to hear that. Anyway, back into the matchup here as we get open in this first of the round of 16 in this DCA Pure Championship tournament. Now, I need to ask a few questions here. I want to make sure I'm completely in my understanding. Are there any special rules to this matchup that we need to be knowing about?
No.
I got nothing in my cards.
Winner advances, loser doesn't. Them's the rules.
Simple enough.
yeah, it's just single elimination.
And so,
at first, I thought when DCA announced that they were having a pure title tournament, I thought it was going to be like similar to Ring of Honor's pure title.
Or TNA's Grand Championship.
Connor, right German suplex.
Chaos Theory by Brandon Wolf and Angel Sanchez not looking too pleased at the moment.
Oh, and a Shining Wizard by Brandon Wolf onto Aaron Anderson.
well, that's what I was going to bring up. Aaron Anderson at the moment. Oh, wait a minute.
Ooh.
Oh, 450!
Yeah, Brandon Wolf
Aaron
missing the
Anderson-
450.
Aaron Anderson at the moment is undefeated in singles competition. So if he somehow loses in any portion of this tournament, not only will he be eliminated, that'll be his first ever in his DCA career.
Double whammy, if I do say so myself.
Absolutely. And now, so Aaron Anderson, ladies and gentlemen, has a lot to lose by not winning in this championship. Not only would he lose a chance to become the first pure champion, which is a true statement, but he would also lose his undefeated streak.
And let's not forget, Aaron Anderson, well, he's been making Jake Warner his punching dummy over the past few weeks, but Brandon Wolf is no Jake Warner. Jake Warner is no Brandon Wolf.
Absolutely. As the old saying goes, you couldn't melt and pour Jake over Brandon Wolf. Brandon Wolf, one of the finest professional athletes in any organization, not just the DCA.
Anderson
Now
go for
we
the
also
cover.
have cover.
Okay.
Ref dancing for a bit there.
Well,
Yeah, and that's
no.
not. And
we also have to.
so, Brian,
Yes.
that is not Rathburn Sally or Daryl Flash Morris. You know who the referees are. Who is this guy?
I
That
know
is
where
referee
he is.
Roy George, who is a referee here in the Tennessee area, has been with the, he's been a wrestling referee pretty much forever. Got his start refereeing for the old Continental Wrestling promotion back in 1987. So he's been at this for quite a while.
Yeah, his receding hairline shows that he is.
But he's still in great shape. Very,
Yeah. Props to
One.
him for that.
Yeah,
Two, no.
Two.
Absolutely no dice. You gotta wonder
don't count
if
after.
oh, do you see that went for a knee to the back and wound up jamming his leg into the canvas there. Aaron Anderson able to get away. Now
Gotta wonder
shoulder
if,
claw, shades of the great Von Erich family.
you gotta wonder
With
if
that trapezius
Anderson's
claw, as they call it.
manager. You gotta wonder if Anderson's manager is gonna have any factor in this match tonight.
Probably.
Well, without turning this into an
Well,
episode of the
she
Jerry
has-
Springer Show, some might say she's more than just a manager.
Well,
I'm still saying we should
Okay.
take it easy until
Hey.
we know for sure we're not TMZ.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say.
well, one thing, Aaron Anderson, even though he's had Angel Sanchez in it,
Cover.
she
One.
really become a
No.
factor in any of her matches, and any of his matches. I'm still.
Well, none of his matches have had stakes like this.
That's very true. I mean, as I said before, and as you mentioned before, not just the championship, but also his undefeated streak. Maybe he wants as much of an
Look
advantage
at those
as possible.
kicks.
He wants as much information to help him out. But as the old saying goes, too many cooks can spoil the soup. I would think that having maybe too much going on at once might prove to be too big of a distraction.
He's got a point there right now. Though Aaron's in control over Brandon Wolf right now.
After those thunderous kicks that Wolf laid on him.
Oh, wait.
Oh!
What's this? Something guy!
Somebody may
Oh.
call the elevator.
Brandon
That
Wolf kicking
modified
out.
Uranagi that he does call the elevator.
Oh.
And Aaron Anderson, he is in the driver's seat right now in this entry round matchup.
Oh, he might be looking to finish.
Oh, what's this?
Oh!
Oh, Trey
Jesus.
Michinoku driver.
One,
He
two,
crushed.
and he got it.
Wow.
That is. I see the.
Wait a minute.
Is that
was
Brandon's
Wolf's
finisher?
call. Yes, it was. That was the Wolf's call he just did there.
Are you serious?
Wow.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Wow.
He just put away with his own finishing maneuver. Talk about humiliating.
They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, right?
Or something like that.
Got himself a complimentary victory.
Yeah, that's pretty
He was able
shocking.
to really get it. Well, that right there, to be honest with you folks, that right there was, I think, a very emphatic exclamation point on the end of this matchup. He wants to prove he's the best, and he did so by stealing the finishing maneuver of his opponent.
Yeah, and with that, Aaron Anderson moves to round 2.
And
So
not
we're
only
fouling.
that,
We will see him tomorrow night, yes. I know you're about to say he's still undefeated.
and he gets to keep a spot near his bed, near his wife. And he doesn't have to sleep on the couch tonight.
Back we are in Nashville, Tennessee at the DCA Arena for this second opening round qualifier in the DCA Pure Tournament. And out comes a man who has really been making a name for himself here in the DCA, one of the most talked about and most successful wrestlers, the man they call TRT, the real thing, Bradley Reynolds.
Does he expect
Yeah.
people to say the entire thing wrong with his name? Or is that just something that we do because, it's out of respect?
Probably the latter.
Look, I get it. This dude calls himself the real thing, and he's pretty damn impressive. But as I know, as of right now, he has not yet won a title here in DCA.
No, but he could be a double champion in about a week in CCL.
And hey, there's nothing wrong with having confidence in yourself. Some of the greats call themselves the best.
I'm just saying.
To be fair, Bret Hart called himself the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Worked out pretty well for him. I mean, he had a somewhat modest career, right?
Yes. Oh, is it me or is Bradley Reynolds supporting a Shiner?
Yeah, that's a bright one right there.
Yeah, he got his eyes dotted not too long ago.
Yeah, that was at the hands of Matt Phoenix on the last episode of Pulse.
I wonder if that black eye is going to come into play in this contest. It wouldn't surprise me if it would.
That's pretty swollen right there.
Especially against an opponent like AJ Young.
AJ Young, the former DCA special champion, he's had a lot to say about the state of this company. He's also had a lot of being left off DCA. I think he's also being left off DCA Redemption. And Young, like Reynolds, also looking to become a double champion, as Young is also targeted Smokey in the DCA World title.
That's right. It was recently announced that AJ Young is going to get his shot. Yeah, AJ Young is getting a shot at the DCA World title. That's going to happen at DCA versus UCWL head-to-head.
Oh, snap. Well, chances are it might be up by the time you watch this, so I'm not gonna spoil it or anything like that. Spinning that breaker by Reynolds.
Exactly. Bradley Reynolds now. I mean, this is the opening round of this competition, but you've got, I mean, you can tell that the guys who drew the brackets for this matchup, they really went out of their way to put together some great bouts, because this right here, to borrow a line from Gorilla Monsoon, would be a main event anywhere in the country.
Absolutely. Now, here's the thing. Both of these men have championship bouts beyond this. Oh, both of these men have championship bouts beyond the scope of the DCA Pure Tournament. We have to see if their head is on this match in this tournament, or if they're perhaps looking ahead.
Well,
and
might
wind up costing them the edge in this one, because, you know, you have, I mean, it may prove to be too much of a distraction for them, and that's why a lot of the greats pride themselves in that ability to not get distracted.
Oh, that DDT.
Reynolds joined the Destiny Championship Alliance in the middle of last season. AJ Young joined not too long after that.
Now, guys, if I'm not mistaken, the winner of this match will face Aaron Anderson tomorrow night, right?
I want to say yes, but I'm gonna get back to me on that. Oh, Frog's okay. Off the mark.
All right, now
a jawbreaker.
Oh, Reynolds swinging a mess on that clothesline. Reynolds able to recover though.
Ice weapon to
wait.
Lifting him up. Trying to stink it.
Doesn't look good for AJ Young at the moment.
Not
For the
at
most-
all.
Him up.
For the most overused move in virtual wrestling.
A superplex.
And now he's going for
No
the pin.
the cover on
overused, simple
AJ.
but effective. Cover 1, 2, no.
Ooh.
Very close 2 count there.
What a feather in the cap it would be for Reynolds if he can knock off not only the former DCA Celestial Champion, but the first ever Call All-Stars Heavyweight Champion just a week before he competes in a title-for-title match at Future Shock.
It would be a massive feather in his cap, and now sort of a look at this, an Indian deathlock
The
into a
Moonlock.
chin lock.
That's the Moonlock.
It is.
Fourth made famous by the great Muda.
Hence it being called the Muda lock.
But look at this, though. AJ Young able to fight out of it.
I mean, you're talking about what a feather in the cap would be for Reynolds to win this thing, but think about a feather. Oh! A feather in the cap would be for AJ Young to not only have won the Celestial title in a short amount of time that he did, but to also into this tournament and to become the first ever Pure Champion. He'd be already etching his name in DCA history just by winning this tournament alone.
1.
Well, here's the cover.
2. No.
Only a 1 count.
I believe that was 2.
Look at this. AJ Young with the leg trap German right there. You can see the confidence oozing out of this man. He goes to work on Reynolds.
Reynolds goes out to the outside. The winner of this match will face either Tyler Parks or Dante Styles in the quarterfinals.
You have to say his name.
Wait, Tyler Parks and Dante Styles are fighting each other?
Yes, they are. In fact, they are fighting each other. I believe in
The main
top of the
event
hour.
is, if what I'm reading is correct.
main event of this hour.
Oh, thank God MTB's not here. Otherwise we'd be hearing him praise how great Dante Styles is.
That's very true.
Wow.
And as far as I'm concerned, the two of
But
them.
look at this. Oh!
Is
Tornado DNT. He stood Bradley Rounds on his head right there, though.
Now into the ropes.
Bouncing.
Comes out of it. Oh, wait a minute.
Balling.
Balling
Oh!
elbow. Shades of former WWE champion and MVP with that maneuver.
Oh! I turned around there with that right hand. Reynolds able to counter a couple of elbows. Goes behind.
Oh, the reverse DDT.
Scorpion death drop.
Now, look at that shoulder block there by AJ Young.
And a big pose there from AJ Young, and another big elbow.
Got him.
He is indeed balling, I guess. And now,
Well, he's definitely going to be balling if he moves on to the next round.
Or he might be balling
There
if he
will be an,
loses.
he said picked it up for a suplex, reversed it into a bulldog. Did the real thing, Bradley Reynolds, and now
elbow right to the face. Oh, and a kick right to the spine. That could not have felt
throwing
good.
an elbow.
And Young with the reversal. Oh, another reversal. And wait. Third reversal, why not?
Huge DDT there by AJ Young.
Another one.
Oh!
And a springboard for the back.
Right to the that had to suck.
Reynolds fighting back though. AJ Young. I'll get the boot to the face for his trouble.
Oh, wraps him up and into a
Slam.
sleeper hold into a drop there, and now covers him.
No.
Just a 1 count.
Oh, God. That kick right to the back.
Now Reynolds up top. Now Legman will go up top.
Oh, wait.
Measured
he's saying-
AJ.
Guys telling him to get back to his feet.
And a cross
And a
body off
flying
the top.
crossbody.
The real thing. Living to his name.
He is feeling it right now, buddy.
Yeah, as far as
Oh!
Oh, he
That's-
knocked his lights out.
and that's
That
what he
looked
gets
a
for
little
trying to talk
sloppy,
to
but it
fans.
definitely connected. Oh!
Another springboard blockbuster there by AJ Young.
It says,
And
Look at
now,
this.
Look at this.
Woo!
oh, that
Dragon sleeper applied there
That's
by
no
AJ
bueno.
Young.
But Bradley Reynolds able to sort of muscle out of it, and now
yeah, that was
AJ
yeah,
Young.
that Dragon Sleep was very no bueno.
Elbow away,
Reynolds.
and AJ Young is stunned.
Ooh,
And a huge
diving clothesline.
lariat turned him inside out.
TRT with the frog splash.
Oh,
Again, another splash.
Wait a minute. Ooh! That German from Young.
This German suplex there by AJ Young,
wow.
turning Bradley Reynolds inside out.
I hope Bradley Reynolds did not have dinner before he came out of here.
1, 2, no.
Only a
And
two
no.
count. Troy George in quick for the pin.
Young is
And
climbing
now,
up.
AJ going to the top rope.
AJ.
What
Ooh!
a humongous guillotine leg drop. Right across the thoracic area of the neck.
And the Dragon Screw reverses from TRT.
Dragon screw.
And now, weird chin lock applied. But AJ Young starting to fight out of it.
Double elbows in these straight butts.
And their takeover there by Bradley
Right
Reynolds.
back, down it goes.
Now driving the elbows into the shoulder blades of the former All Stars champion.
Once again, TRT up top.
Reynolds is measuring AJ.
What has he got in mind?
Another cross body block.
Surprised he's not going for a cover there.
Might be too late here.
Dude,
It
and
was.
Neck wrencher there from AJ Young. Sorry, onto AJ Young from Bradley Reynolds. Bradley Reynolds is definitely in the driver's seat of this contest.
What's on now?
The commentator's curse, as I like to call it.
Oh!
Oh my God.
Ooh!
450 splash.
Wow.
And Young
Oh,
goes
and
for
he's
the
not
end
done.
after that 450.
Looking at
They're talking, wait.
OSD.
Oh!
Young disaster.
That could
That's
do it right there.
1,
One,
two.
two,
no!
go!
Oh!
Bradley Reynolds.
TRT just hit the Y button.
Bradley Reynolds just made me eat my own words there. How about that?
Hello, that.
Bradley
avoiding
Reynolds
the
just
springboard
rolling out and
cross spot.
kicking AJ Young right in the back. Wait! Oh! Spine buster.
Yeah, massive spine buster there by Bradley Reynolds.
And then
Wow.
knee right to the side of the leg. Another knee. And one more knee for his troubles.
Right into the upper thigh. He is attacking the hamstring, and now he's got him up. The real deal.
The real deal there by Bradley Reynolds. Here's the cover.
Here's the cover.
One.
1,
Two.
2.
And he just got a victory over AJ Young. Oh, God.
We're definitely seeing some. I don't want to call this an upset, but we're definitely seeing some.
It's a mild upset. Can I say that?
Yeah, mild up. Yeah, I will. Definitely a mild upset. I can tell you who's very happy about this outcome. That being the world champion Smokey.
We see
Yeah.
the real thing. He was taunting off, and then he tried to get a late pin, but AJ Young kicked out of that. And look at that.
Yeah,
Young disaster. That's what it was, right?
Yes, it was.
yeah,
All right.
Young disaster. It only got him a 2 count. But here's where
Another real deal.
Real deal.
And Bradley Reynolds.
Moves to the quarterfinals of the Pure Title Tournament, where he'll await the winner between Dante Styles and Tyler Parks.
TRT got the 1, 2, 3, and he is happy about it.
One
As he
step
should.
close to see the Pure Champion.
Now for Bradley Reynolds, it is 1 down, 3 to go.
And we're
Crowd
back.
here at the DCA Arena in Nashville, Tennessee is reacting. Our next qualifier in this 16-man tournament is about to take place.
And if I know that music, that has got to be the music of that oddball Jacob Cross.
Where the hell is he?
There he is.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh God, this man.
Bag over his shoulder, guys.
What is in that bag?
I was about to
I
ask
don't
that
know,
myself.
and I don't want to know.
Some have speculated his hopes and dreams.
I'm speculating a dead body. That man looks like a serial
I don't think
killer.
a dead body's that easy to. I don't think a dead body's that easy to carry.
I don't want to speculate what that is, but Jacob Cross, I know this is easy to forget for some newer DCA fans, but I assure you, ladies and gentlemen, that is a former DCA World Heavyweight Champion. Yeah.
How he weighs his opponent.
By the way, Aaron Anderson will get the winner of this match.
Here, wait. Well, this is definitely interesting, guys. That is TJ Kennedy.
And TJ
Go ahead.
TJ Kennedy, the replacement for Joshua Smith after the beatdown he received at the hands of JC Wolf a few weeks back on Takedown. Smith is not recovered, obviously, and that's unfortunate news for Josh, but it's good news for the former Celestial Champion.
Yeah. Of course, especially TJ Kennedy's going to be needing all the momentum he can get if he can somehow win this matchup, especially since he's got a big match himself at the DCA UCWL head-to-head special. He's going to be going one-on-one with Naruto Uzumaki.
That should be quite the interesting match.
Believe
Again,
it.
there's a chance it could be up by the time you see this, so we're not going to spoil it in case it is up already.
Exactly.
Also, fuck you, Dave, for saying that.
Well, sounds we are underway.
And Cross just tossing Kennedy.
Yeah,
Headbutt.
still kind of a shame that Joshua Smith couldn't compete in this matchup.
Yeah, I'm sure he would have cleaned up this entire competition.
Or maybe he could have terminated Jacob Cross.
Okay, if you guys are making some weird puns, I'm not liking it. Shut up.
Irish whip by Cross and back body drop.
Ugh.
Cross now going to work on TJ Kennedy. Oh, Kennedy with a massive suplex.
A Cobra clutch suplex, Kennedy.
Oh, yeah. Kennedy's going to have to use his speed to take down the much bigger Jacob Cross.
Wait, oh, God.
Yeah,
Cross with that
he can't
DDT.
try to outpower him.
No, he cannot. And
Oh,
look at this.
now like,
Wait, is he raking the eyes?
No, I think he's trying to crush his head.
He might be fish hooking him for all we know.
And that clothesline from Cross. He's going up top here.
What the hell is he doing up there?
I don't know. He probably should.
Oh,
Get
God!
Well, well, what happened was he just crashed and burned.
well,
What? Ooh.
he probably shouldn't have went up there in the first place. But that's just me.
Oh, there you see.
Oh, my God!
Release Fisherman suplex there by TJ Kennedy.
Fuck, you said try knock out power, Jacob Cross. It looked like he just did it there with that deadlift fisherman suplex.
Yeah, I don't think Jacob Cross like that too much. Shots in.
Kuana kicks!
And of course, he
Connect, and now TJ Kennedy kicked out of the ring.
And of course, you got to wonder if Aaron Anderson's watching this matchup
He probably
very
should get the
closely.
winner.
Oh, look at that.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Joshua Smith was supposed to be in this matchup again, and I'll say it. He,
Oh my God!
The back of Kennedy's head hitting the steps on the way down.
That had to
Lord, why?
suck.
Oof.
Dear Lord, why?
As a referee, what's his name again, Brian?
referee Roy George.
Referee Roy George continuing to count out. Are they going to get back in the ring or what?
Well, they better. The
One
referee's
of
up
them
to
does.
8.
I think they heard you, Eddie.
Because now, if these guys were both counted out, I would say then whoever would
they're
win the
both
next
out.
match would, of course, receive a bye.
Yep.
Now, Aaron Anderson would have received the bye.
Yeah, he would have gotten the ball.
So far, the rules.
It's
The elimination
Jacob Cross
tournament.
now placed on the top rope. What's Kennedy got planned here?
Some evil
It
shit.
should be a super back suplex.
Back superplex connecting.
The height and the elevation of that super back suplex from TJ Kennedy was absolutely stunning.
Absolutely. TJ Kennedy
Ooh.
starting
Hitman
to
knee.
make some, he's starting to
Well, he
get
was.
a rally going here. As you can see, he's laying the leather.
Oh.
Okay, trying to fight. Oh my God.
Calls that the 12-6 elbow. As opposed to the 11-5 uppercut.
Oh my God. Hey, no.
Kennedy,
I've been told that's a real move, though, the 12-6 elbow.
God.
it is indeed a real move. It's also banned in mixed martial arts.
Yep.
Just remember.
And guys,
Oh.
remember that TJ Kennedy used that same elbow to beat Jacob at Survival to win a #1 contendership for the
Dude.
World Championship.
No.
Oh, they almost did it again.
Hey, I bet you Jacob hasn't forgotten about that.
No, not at all.
Yeah, you can tell in the look of his eyes as he tossed him halfway across the ring. Oh,
Kennedy
that
fight-
clothesline. Folds it up with another and Cross.
Oh,
Power
Kennedy goes-
slam.
Slam across.
Now Jacob Cross, what's this?
Oh, Brain Buster. Thank you, Zai.
Yes, it was hot.
One,
Cover one.
two,
Cover-
no.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think Jacob Cross wasted a little too much time showboating there after hitting the brain buster, but it looks like he may be going for it again.
And now,
Mr. Spine Buster! The move he used to win the DCA World title! The leg is
Only gets a 2 count. Shades of the great Arn Anderson with that massive spine buster.
TJ Kennedy on counters.
TJ Kennedy has to be riding on hopes and dreams, because I don't know how he kicked out of that. Oh, that knee though.
Oh my God, he killed him!
You okay there, Zahia? You see... I never
So if he
heard
killed
your
him,
voice
he's
get that.
experiencing one hell of a death rattle. He just got up.
I don't even know how that could happen.
TJ Kennedy wrestling like a man possessed.
Now, oh wait,
Oh.
there's a DDT!
Nice DDT there by Kennedy.
Wouldn't write the eulogy on TJ Kennedy just yet, guys.
Cover 1,
2.
2. Oh, only a 1 count.
You know, I think I know how TJ Kennedy's still in this. It's that very suave mustache that he's got going on.
That is a pretty good one.
You mean the one that makes him look like Bobby Fish?
Yes.
Or to a lesser extent, Simon Gotch.
Very much, yes. Oh!
Oh!
Brain buster!
Cross not going. Cross not going for the cover. Pretty sure that was a mistake on his part.
Cross needs to stop underrating TJ Kennedy, because obviously, ooh, he's taking him to the limit.
Into a back suplex.
Something's got to give here. Someone's got to pull out a big move and win this one.
And someone's got to stop showboating and get the match done.
What worries me about a match like this, guys, how much is this going to be taking out of these two men? Whoever wins is going to have a much harder time of it in the second round.
Yeah, they're going to have, remember whoever comes
Wait a
out
minute.
this-
Ooh!
Good spine buster.
Xander
Could that
just
be
spot-
enough? Cumbersome 1, 2, and it's all she
I
wrote.
don't-
Wow.
And you see Cross landing on his knees out of pure exhaustion, no pun intended.
Jacob Cross able to get a victory over the man who beat him last time at the 4-year anniversary show.
That's right. And now it'll be Jacob Cross facing Aaron Anderson in the quarterfinals.
Oh, I'm sorry, at Survival, not the 4-year anniversary show.
That first spine buster couldn't cut the mustard there. And we saw Kennedy getting his work in.
Kennedy did put in a lot of effort. He did everything he possibly could to defeat Jacob Cross. He even hit 2 12-6 elbows this time, but it still wasn't able to get the job done.
This
But
work
that
got
second finisher buster.
And guys, he proved tonight, big victory there from Jacob Cross. But how much did this victory take out of him? That's what I want to know.
We'll find out tomorrow night as he faces Aaron Anderson. Ladies
We
and
end
gentlemen,
the DCA's block in this opening round of the tournament with another big qualifying matchup. It is Dante Styles.
for 101.
I can hear hints of brilliance being whispered in my ear. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do MTV's job for him. He can do that himself.
Anybody want to?
As far as I'm concerned, guys, I really don't care who wins this match. Both these guys can kill each other because they're both obnoxious, both arrogant.
That is very, very dark, even for you, Peacock.
I can't stand this ass. I can't stand this ass wife.
I mean, me neither. But holy hell.
I don't know how.
And they prided him on his impartiality.
I don't know. I honestly have no idea how MTV cheers for this guy, other than the fact that he's Malik Brown's brother.
That's probably it.
I mean, I at least have respect for Malik Brown. I have none for this guy.
This man is the scum of the earth. He is the lowest of the low. He is absolute dirt.
And speaking as somebody who, gets their hair done frequently, his job sucks.
In any case, we're about to be introduced to Dante's opponent. As far as I'm concerned, this guy could go screw himself too after what he said about my league.
He can go fuck himself as well.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, Tyler Parks sent a very insulting and disrespectful email to my company's board of directors, pretty much insulting my promotion.
I'm pretty
and issuing an open challenge to anybody from my promotion to face him at head-to-head.
I'm pretty sure that's nothing compared to what Tyler Parks had to say to one Atlas Jones. And recently, Atlas Jones collected on that.
Oh,
If I can ask one thing, who is that lady accompanying Tyler Parks to the ring?
That would be Atlas Jones's sister, Sapphire.
and his wife.
Who's now Tyler's wife, by the way. So yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
That
Not
makes
the best situation here, I would think, for Tyler Parks.
yeah.
I mean, number one, he wants to prove he's good enough to move on to the next round of the tournament. Number two, like any other man, he wants to impress his wife.
Yeah, well, like I said earlier, I hope both these guys kill each other.
That famous story about the commentator for the Georgia Bulldogs who went to commentate the Harvard-Yale game, and someone asked him who's going to win, Yale or fair Harvard, and he says, you're both a bunch of damn Yankees, and I hope you both lose.
Yeah, and speaking of which, we all know what happened when there was that whole story with what Dante Styles did to somebody else's girlfriend that one time.
Yeah, of course, Amber Stevens.
Yeah.
You okay there,
Trying to
Zion?
make light of the situation, guys. I apologize for that, but
I can't. Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
Look at
oh,
this.
Clutch.
On the outside.
Clutch.
Now, if Tyler Parks and Dante Styles could just keep going on there for a while longer, they both could be eliminated from this tournament, and everyone could go home happy.
Sling blade.
Exactly.
JTK Memorial Sling Blade.
These
Stay up
men.
there.
Oh,
Just stay up there. Beat the hell out of each other.
taking it
Don't
to
go
each
back
other.
in there.
Something serious.
Referee Rory George has begun to
Referee's up to
pin
7.
count.
Bradley Reynolds, by the way, will get the winner of this unless they, decide to stay out there. In which case,
Come on. No. No, wait.
Oh, just at 9.
wow.
That was like 9.
Damn it.
That was like 9 and 7/5.
We almost got what we wanted, Zahaya. We almost got what we wanted.
What a way to start the match. Oh,
You can tell these two men cannot stand one another.
More like the fans can't stand either of them.
Also that too.
Very true.
I mean, you gotta wonder who exactly the fans are rooting for in this match.
I think they were both rooting for that double count out. I mean, if
Either that or a sinkhole to open up underneath the entrance ramp. Guys, whether we like it or not, and I don't think any of us do, both of these men are two of the most technically sound and most pure athletes on the DCA roster. And they both make that claim every time they step in the ring. So you got to admit they've earned the right to be in this tournament, whether we like them or not.
Yeah, and let's not also forget they're both former Celestial champions, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. No, Dante is.
Have to admit,
Isn't Tyler as well?
Yeah. No, correct. Deepak, you're correct. You're absolutely correct. They perform.
You know,
Yeah,
I can
because I
see
remember-
why people
I
don't like
remember-
Dante, by the way.
So I remember T.J. Kennedy beat him for the Celestial title.
You did.
The fact that these men are both former champions, that may be one of the reasons why they hate one another. They both want to establish their dominance, as they say.
They both want to get back into that. They both want to get back to championship performance. Tyler Parks on top now, waiting for.
Oh, that
Dante
clothesline off the
Ball.
top. But I can see why the fans dislike Dante. Who wears a golf glove to the ring? I mean, seriously, who?
There are many other reasons other than that. That may be the least of why we
I'm
all
just
hate
saying,
Dante.
it just shows that he's pretentious.
Yeah, Mr. SRH, go back and watch last season of DCA, and you'll understand why we don't like Dante Styles.
I shall do just that. Sorry for not doing my homework, by the way.
Now it's cool. I'll explain it. Dante Styles, he had many things to say about Zack Stone's then girlfriend, now fiance, Amber Stevens. Even took out Amber Stevens.
We're not talking about on a date.
No, he literally he DDT'd her on the outside of the ring.
Oh, and a head scissor.
And that just said, that whole thing sent Zack Stone down a path
Cover.
that
One.
no man should have gone
No.
down.
I was barely a 2.
And how Zack Stone emerged from that whole situation, I applaud him for it.
Also, Dante Styles is the main reason that
Whoa! An overhead Uranagi by Tyler Parks.
Now, what were you saying, Eddie? Dante Styles is the main reason what?
Cover.
Is the sole? Oh, hang on, coming
One.
up by.
2. No.
Do and no.
He is the sole reason why the head commentator chair has changed no less than 3 times in the second season.
I see.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, who can forget what he did to poor Hakeem?
Exactly, and now another head scissor, but
Dante able to
weasel his way out of it, guys. Gotta say this opening round of this tournament, we have seen some amazing in-ring action from these gentlemen, and that might be why they are here for the Pure Championship. This is for the best of the pure technical athletes of Destiny Championship Alliance.
Yeah, remember this is only the DCA portion of the tournament. We still have the second hour. We still have the second hour which will feature guys from other promotions.
Tyler Parks with the knee right to the back of Dante's head.
I know a good portion of us are all looking forward to that one.
I am.
Wait a minute. Bouncing out the... I guess nothing.
He just stopped himself. You know.
Oh, come on.
What a...
Really?
Get the fuck...
Went for a
Get the fuck
dirty
out of here.
cover there, didn't do it.
He was going to try and win it with that.
The most cockiest move in all of professional wrestling. Short of the cocky pin. Wait. Oh! That is the third time I've seen this move done tonight.
It's effective.
Yeah, I'll give it that.
Styles side ally, but Parks able
I'm
to.
gonna say something, guys. If you've noticed, we're in a sort of a smaller part of our arena. It's a more intimate setting, about 1,000 people. I gotta say this: even though it's a smaller part of it, it was still one of the hottest tickets in town to get. I saw people trying to scalp tickets for $1,000 outside
Really?
the arena before this event started. That's how hot this ticket has been.
Oh
here
yeah,
in
and there's
Nashville,
collectible
Tennessee.
cups at 7-Eleven as well.
I know.
And what?
Oh, Dante
Zach
couldn't even get the
suplex it.
kip up after that suplex. You saw his
Yeah, it looks
saw him
like
kick his
this
feet up
match
a bit,
started to
but
take its toll on both men. Of course, Bradley Reynolds awaits the winner of this match.
I'm gonna consider this. The winner of this. Oh, hang on. No.
1, 2.
And Dante Styles kicks out at 2.
Remember, consider this. The winner of this may have to wrestle as many as 3 times tomorrow.
Exactly.
So it could end up, oh my goodness, it could end up going 4 times in about 48 hours.
Not
Exactly.
only that, but in through some matches too.
Yes.
Oh, Dante.
Look at this.
Oh, he's got
Oh!
Brain
Brain Buster!
Stacks on deck.
The stacks on deck.
Oh God, no!
One,
Please,
2.
God,
No.
Ow! Tyler Parks kicking out. Yeah, SRH, that's the move he used on Amber, by the way. The stacks on deck outside the ring.
Jesus.
That was back on takedown 40, I believe.
Yes, it was.
That was before my time then.
It was
Now-
before mine as well.
What are you doing? What is wrong with you two?
What do you expect, Zahaya? They're both arrogant showboats.
Nobody wants to. Yeah, they want everyone to cheer for him.
Oh! Guillotine there across the ropes.
You know, at this stage of the match, I'm surprised Sapphire hasn't even gotten involved once in this match.
I will give the managers that we've seen tonight some credit. They have stayed out of the action quite a bit.
I'm surprised Sapphire's even out here considering Dante's history. If I'm being honest.
Nevertheless, I think she has confidence in her man.
Styles
You kind of
down.
have to be in a situation like this.
Look at this.
Oh
my God.
Ooh!
Oh!
Top rope C4!
1, 2.
Dude.
No.
Pretty cool.
Also known as the Spanish Fly.
With it. Ooh. Dragon Screw reversal there.
If you ever want to get a little tip for any wrestler out there, if you ever want to gain a quick leverage over any opponent, no matter what size, a quick dragon screw leg whip will do the trick.
Very true. And now,
Look at it. Ooh. That move just makes my wrists hurt a little bit.
Could be going for the. He's got him up.
Oh!
Gold rush.
And
gotta
for
be-
Flattened like a pancake.
God's sakes, let this be over.
2.
No.
it's not yet.
Why? How could DCA management let either of these men compete in this tournament is what I want to know.
That is a good question.
I don't give a
Well,
I'm
Dante
assuming both
Styles.
of them won their way in.
Yeah, Dante Styles defeated, what was his name? Monroe?
I'm not talking about how they qualified for this. I'm talking about how they were even allowed to be near this tournament in the first place. I don't care how talented they are. They're both just unredeemable asshats.
Well,
I will agree with you, Zahaya.
well, you know what they say, money is power. They probably paid for their allowance in competing here.
I'm sure a lot of people on the boards had very lavish summer vacations.
1,
Now cover 1,
2.
2. No.
And don't forget, Tyler Parks is part of the new industry standard, and
Oh, thank you. Thank you for reminding me that he's a part of that.
Look at
Look at
this.
this.
really?
golf
fucking
glove,
guy.
bad hair dye, and he is
This
just
fucking
doing some
guy.
push-ups on the back of Tyler Parks.
You know, I'm surprised Dante's not a member of the NIS.
You know, this is
That's actually an interesting thing you said.
Point there, considering his considering his brother does run the damn thing.
not only that, he's part owner of this here company.
Maybe Malik doesn't want to deal with his brother's BS.
No, that's between him and his man, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, Dante missing the kick there.
Wait a minute. Ooh!
Exploder suplex!
And he follows it up with the leg drop.
Brother.
Here's
Cover.
the cover. Two and down.
Okay.
Drop.
Look at how calculated Tyler Parks is right now.
He could be setting up for the gold rush again.
And
Oh,
Come up!
Ooh!
got it.
And this man.
One.
Please.
2. And he wins.
Over with.
God.
Well, I'll be honest here. I think the lesser of the two evils won here tonight.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I think so too. And that pains me to say that, considering Tyler Park is still a member of the NIS.
Oh, he is.
Well, NIS or no NIS, he just captured himself a victory here tonight.
And surprisingly, he did it all by himself. Sapphire Park, didn't get involved once in that entire match. So I'll give him credit where credit is due.
He's still a jackass for disrespecting my league, though.
Oh, that's a given.
He's still a jackass. Many things.
I believe this is the gold rush that won the match.
It definitely did. And Tyler Parks moves on to the next round.
He'll face Bradley Reynolds.
That should be an interesting match.
And we're back for the second half of night one.
And this is
It's
the outside block.
And well, wait a minute. That's that Jake Warner? Oh yeah, apparently Jake Warner was announced a few weeks ago.
And if you guys forgot who we are, I'm Mr. SRH, probably nobody's favorite commentator. I'm here with V-Pac, Zahaya, and, well, pretty much the only one of us that actually has a decent voice on the commentary table, Brian.
Well, thank you for that, I think. Anyway, Jake Warner in the ring right now. He's representing Revolution, Undisputed Pro. He's replacing somebody else in the tournament. And so a break for Jake Warner as he gets a first-round berth in this matchup.
Well. And
Hey!
oh boy, I
Daniel
know who
Stone.
this guy is.
Oh my goodness.
The champ is here!
MTV's not here to do the introduction, so I will do the introduction for him. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Daniel Stone of TPGW. That's MTV's league, and he's also the league's current world champion.
I remember we commentated that match. Daniel Stone is no one to mess around with. He's as legit as they come.
And not only that, he carries the entire country on his own back. He carries the good old US of A every single time he wrestles in a wrestling ring.
Yeah, what? Yeah, SRH. What does MTV call this guy? The American Outlaw?
No, I think that's Rex Titus. I think he called this guy like, I don't remember. Calls him Brilliant. There we go.
Well, in any case, yeah, Daniel Stone representing TPGW in the tournament here.
Amazing to see these stars from all across the world of virtual wrestling coming here tonight for this opportunity of a lifetime, really. Not only a chance at a championship, but a contract in the DCA. And the match starts off, and now here we go.
Ooh, with a nice back suplex there to Warner.
Yeah,
and he's going to stomp away at the gut.
Daniel Stone has a nice variety of suplexes.
I think that's what he called him, the suplex general or something like that.
Yeah, the one time we wish MTV was actually here to call a match. He has all the information on this guy.
Oof, no kidding.
Well,
I remember when Daniel, those elbows from Warner. Little story time though. I remember when MTV talked to me about recruiting Daniel Stone, and I believe Daniel Stone was doing a mask deal. He was supposed to be like a combination of Deathstroke and somebody else. And then when the rebranding of TPWF happened, turned into TPGW, Daniel Stone pretty much got his own character, got his own person, and he's had success.
Well, Brian, I believe this is the first time you've seen Daniel Stone. What do you think of him?
Well, he's amazingly athletic, and I love the patriotic outfit he's wearing tonight in his ring gear. He's showing a lot of ability, ladies and gentlemen, in this contest, and you know what? He fits right in here in this tournament here, but like a previous matchup, these two better get back in the ring if they want a chance at the gold.
Oh, and Warner getting tossed in further up the ring.
Yeah, I think Daniel Stone just realized the referee's up to 7.
And he breaks the
count.
And
Daniel
Warner,
Stone, a very prideful individual. He does not want to win the match by count out as he dumps Jake Warner on the back of his head with that German.
Exactly, and he may need, but they're getting perilously close to that 10 count.
Yeah, of course, referee's up to 5.
Working the legs of Warner. So tell me a little bit about Warner outside of who he's representing. What is his style?
He's also part of DCA. He's been having an ongoing rivalry with Aaron Anderson.
You mean the guy that
he cannot beat Aaron Anderson if his life depended on it. And he's got a t-shirt that says blood, sweat, and spear. That's pretty much all I know about him.
Yeah, this man is as intense as they come. I mean, he's all about just all the way go, all green light, no red light for Jake Warner. And I think that could be a problem for him because he doesn't know when to slow himself down. And that's always been the downfall of his, in my case.
Oh!
Overhead belly to belly suplex there by Stone.
Well, I guess Warner kind of has the perfect opponent with that kind of mentality because Daniel Stone also the kind of guy who doesn't stop at red lights or the red octagons on the street. And that's one of the ways he won his TPGW championship.
That's right. He beat George Alpine on day 6 of Olympus. I called that match, by the way.
Exactly, and a big shoulder block takedown.
But here's one thing that Daniel Stone has.
Wait, SR, look at this. Deadlift German.
Impressive.
Daniel Stone.
One thing that Daniel Stone is known for, though, is even though he is all green lights, 0 breaks, he's calculated in doing so.
Stone into a magistral cradle.
Actually, I believe that was a Yoshi Tonic.
Well, you're right. I apologize.
Running Yoshi Tonic there from Daniel Stone only gets the advantage for a little bit as Jake Warner already back on top.
And you see that stomps him, but stomped him right in the inner thigh. right so he can
Wait a
try to
minute,
maybe
Warner.
tear that hamstring
Elbow
and a
drop
big
offense.
elbow.
Off
Yeah,
the
springboard elbow drop there by Jake Warner, but Daniel Stone right back up.
And look at that.
Oh, look at that! Bringing Jake Warner back into the ring the hard way.
1,
Here's the cover.
2. And Stone doesn't get
Course.
it, but jeez.
As mentioned on his shirt, you know that Jake Warner likes to use the spear to finish off his opponents. Daniel Stone has the capital punishment, his version of Baron Corbin's end of days.
Exactly, one of the most vicious moves in TPGW.
Or also Player Uno's finishing maneuver.
Player Uno does that move.
Elbow. Oof.
Oh, also Smokey, DCA
right.
World Champion.
That's
The
right.
Shatter Push.
Also, Reno Reigns' finisher in UCWL, the Six Killer. But,
Oh,
oh, there, Springboard Bulldog.
I can't get no satisfaction on that one.
Exactly.
God,
Also moved me
no.
by Spike Dudley in ECW. Called it the acid drop.
Stone taunting the fans. Not sure if that's exactly smart now. He could be going for it right now. And if he hits it, it could be over.
Is
Here we
it?
go.
Capital punishment.
punishment.
That's got to be it, gentlemen.
1,
Cover.
1, 2,
Two.
3.
This one's
That's
Got him.
The
You did it.
champ advances.
Well, congratulations to Daniel Stone. He's going to the quarterfinals of the Pure title tournament. Too bad MTV's not here. Otherwise, he'd be probably flipping out like crazy right now.
Oh, you know he would, but hey, you know what? I'm one of the founders of TPGW as well. I'm pretty happy for my boy.
Well, there you see it. That was the capital punishment onto Jake Warner. As Daniel Stone moves on to the quarterfinals of the tournament.
Well, the TPGW World Champion picking up a big win here. Who knows? The Pure Champion somehow win this tournament.
Of course, there's still plenty more to come. There's still 3 more matches to come.
Absolutely.
Oh boy, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen.
This is Eddie Mack's pick in this
Yeah.
match.
Here we
Speaking
go.
of which, Eddie Mack had to bow out for this part of the.
And there is the CAW Champions League representative, a man who claims to be a direct descendant of Julius Caesar, Cesaro Augustine.
Definitely looks regal.
Well, that's what he says. But to be perfectly honest with you, I think the closest he's ever come to Caesar is eating the buffet at Caesar's Palace. But that's my opinion, not anyone else's.
Yeah, Brian, you call commentary from CCL. What is this whole thing with him calling people plebe?
Well, that comes back from an old term, a plebeian, which is an old term in ancient Rome for a common person.
Yeah, well,
So-
I'll tell you right now, his opponent is anything but common. Because his opponent, I know a hell of a lot about. I'm personally excited to see him in this tournament. But nonetheless, Cesaro Augustine about to enter the ring here. As these
You got a guy who claims to be a direct blood descendant of Julius Caesar. I mean, there's something going on in his head that ain't quite right to begin with.
You can clearly tell the fans
They ain't
really
budging.
do not like this guy.
No, they're crapping on him.
Well, this man certainly looks like a champion. I'll give him that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is Cesaro Augustine's opponent coming to the ring now. Representing my league, UCWL.
Like, comment, subscribe.
That's right. Guys, let me introduce you to Christopher the Saint Samuels.
Now, for those that might not know, why don't you give us a brief history on him?
Of course, Christopher the Saint Samuels. He's from the movie known as The Masked Saint, otherwise known as the last film Roddy Piper filmed before he died a few years ago. Outside of wrestling, Christopher is also a preacher at his local church. He's also been a wrestling fan since the age of 7. And he's been a mainstay in my league, UCWL, since its inception last year.
That's wonderful. Now let me ask a question, if I may. Why does he wear a mask?
Maybe to pay homage to the luchador tradition.
Yeah, he did grow up watching. One of his favorite stars was the Masked Superstar.
Oh, Bill Eadie.
Yes, was also a fan of Mr. Wrestling.
Augustine definitely showing that cockiness.
Augustine
that better
definitely
than Val
has
attitude.
I will admit, Augustine, I think, they'll definitely have the strength advantage. Christopher Samuels is going to have to use his speed and his quickness to take him out. Oh, God!
Oh, it's sloppy looking chop, but that definitely did damage. And he's continuing to punch me here.
It doesn't matter how good or how bad that chop look, it did damage.
Oh, look at this. Christopher Samuels. Here we go.
Oh.
Backdrop suplex. Now, of course, I believe Cesaro Augustine's his two finishers are the Roman Conquest and the Fall of the Republic, right, Brian?
That's absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Well, of course, Christopher Samuels, his finisher, of course, is the Faith Break. There you see a nice reverse DDT there by Samuels.
And a knee
as he
drop
drops the knee into the forehead. Now, my history on the Bible is a little bit rusty, but weren't the Romans responsible for the crucifixion of Jesus?
They absolutely were.
Are we going to get into this?
That counter there by
I
the
guess
Saint.
this match is probably personal for Samuels, isn't it? Oh,
Are we really going to do this in this matchup? Are we really going to go that route?
not trying
Well,
to.
the thing
it's
is,
just
the
idle
Saint, you know,
conversation.
Yes. Christopher Samuels measuring Cesaro Augustine here.
Look at
Yes,
that
right
drop
drop
kick.
right in the face.
Oh, and another drop kick.
I hate to be biased here, but you guys know who I'm rooting for.
Clearly.
Christopher Samuels, one of the most talented competitors on the UCWL roster.
One.
Here's the cover.
Two.
Two.
And Augustine kicks out at 2. Man of his size. I mean, look at him.
Oh,
able to hit
Cesaro
moves like that. That's one of the
Augustine.
reasons why Cesaro Augustine is one of the fastest rising stars
I mean, that's
in
why he's a
all
former
of the
CCL
DCA.
champion.
I mean, sorry, all of CCL.
Last chancery applied here. Oh, wait.
This, though.
Oh,
Oh, look at that. Nice escape there by Christopher Samuels.
that was an unholy fist right to the knock. Oh, and he
And a
followed it
DDT
through with
there.
the DT.
Here's the
Hook
cover.
of the leg by the Saint covers him 1, 2, and only a 2 count.
Nice drop kick there by Samuels, taking down Cesaro Augustine. And now,
The Saint
oh, look at this.
being guided
Saint's
to the
fly,
top
guys.
turnbuckle.
The Saint's gonna fly. He's measuring Cesaro. What's he got planned here?
The Saints are
Oh.
calling it out.
Thought
Oh,
the
and for a
Senator
sit-out
Julius
drop
Caesar
kick.
getting out of the way, but no.
What the kick into the dragon screw leg whip?
Nice dragon screw there from the Saint himself. And now, oh wait, Augustine now sent him into the
Look
corner.
at that.
High knee to the face
Clothesline.
and a clothesline.
It doesn't look good.
There was no flair to that clothesline. That was just straight up a stiff
Oh.
lariat.
kick right to the gut there by Cesaro Augustine.
Well, there's no need to get fancy. Just do what you got to do and pick up the win. That's the only way you can move on in this tournament.
I mean, that's a bit.
Oh, big
a
there by the
huge
Saint.
lariat over the ropes to Cesaro Augustine.
I mean, that's a bit ironic considering who did the lariat in the first place. You know, Zaya. And what's he doing here? Oh!
Dropping the leg.
He got a little fancy with that leg drop.
Definitely. Shame he couldn't fancy a bit of a fix to his hairline.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
no.
Cesaro,
Oh.
what? Oh, backbreaker.
We're at the count of
Referee's up to
7.
7.
And the ref is getting...
And the ref telling him to get back in the ring.
Yeah.
They both do.
And look at this.
Oh, what is this?
Oh, that's
How
just
disrespectful from Cesaro Augustine. This is a man of the cloth, for God's sakes.
Oh!
I don't think he much cares. Well, the thing about Cesaro Augustine is he thinks he doesn't. I don't even think he believes in God because he can't believe in anything more important than himself. That just shows you how big of an opinion he is. He thinks of himself almost as a godlike figure. I mean, when you believe you're a direct descendant of Julius Caesar, how else do you think of yourself?
The Saint with the calf kick.
Christopher Samuels now.
Irish whip.
Sending Cesaro to the corner. I think I know what he's going to go here for, guys. I've seen him do this before. He likes to do this. Springboard. Look at that. Lucha arm drag. And the Saints all fired up here. Come on, Christopher. Stay on him. Christopher
Augustine
Samuels
rolling out.
now. Oh, wait. No, Cesaro.
Oh!
Release Northern Light suplex.
I mean, give Augustine credit. He's an amazing wrestler. He's an amazing athlete, but
Oh, no.
Look
What is
at
this? Oh,
That
God.
looks like the Roman conquest.
it certainly is. It is the Roman conquest.
And it looks like the Saint is just out of reach of the ropes.
Oh, look at this now. Christopher Samuels
Oh!
fighting out of the
Oof.
Roman conquest.
Now the Saint. Oh wait, no, Augustine.
Right in there.
Look at
wait,
that!
oh, look
at
Such elevation!
Quick thinking there from the Saint. Sends Augustine all the way to the outside.
And he's going to work on the leg on the outside. Saint, oh, he got punched. A punch right in the noggin. And wait.
Now they are
Oh,
right
yes.
into our Spanish
Oh,
announce table.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing Cesaro blocked. Oh wait, what is this?
Oh!
Oh,
Gutbuster.
single knee gut buster. Referee's up to 5.
No, Augustine again going after the leg.
He's at 6 now.
7.
Now 7.
Oof.
They need to make our move back into the ring, guys.
Samuels back into the ring.
Augustine's got to get himself back in the ring, and he does.
Does.
Takes his time with getting
Oh,
back
look
in
at
there
this. Oh, wait. Oh,
Wait a
well,
minute.
wait, guys, are we going to see it? Here it comes. Face breaker.
now. That springboard
The
stunner.
face breaker. On Cesaro.
The Saints are
Augustine.
coming,
2.
too.
No.
No.
Almost a victory there for the Saint. Now Christopher Samuels measuring Cesaro Augustine.
Doesn't look good for Cesaro.
Oh!
Ooh, springboard missile dropkick connecting.
And he's
And
taking a little
Augustine's
too much
down.
time to taunt.
I can tell you right now, guys, win, lose, or draw, I am very impressed with the way Christopher Samuels is performing here tonight.
As am I. I've not gotten a lot of chances to see Samuels wrestle, but he is proving his worth in this
DDT.
contest tonight.
Off the ropes
And
now.
an elbow
drops
drop to
the
follow.
elbow. And now The Saints go fly again.
Oh my God.
Measuring Cesaro.
Up and across the body.
Cross body block. Look at this.
Oh my God, pin!
Ooh.
No!
These fans are going nuts for the Saint.
Oh.
As they should. He is putting on a very valiant effort.
He most certainly is. Oh,
And look
wait.
at Augustine. Oh,
Augustine.
Come on!
It almost looked like he was trying to go for the mask of the Saints.
Exactly. Look at that uppercut there by Samuels.
Well, if anyone knows anything about Lucha Libre, they know that trying to rip someone's mask off is probably one of the most disrespectful, unconceivable things you could possibly do in a match.
But look at a man like Augustine. He doesn't care about respect unless if it's towards him.
1, 2, it's over!
Oh my God!
Yeah!
The
And the
Saints
Saints
picking up
pulls
a
off a
victory
big
against...
upset.
Oh, that disrespectful Cesaro Augustine, but I gotta give credit where credit is due. Both of these men putting a clinic on display here for us.
They most certainly did. What an amazing matchup here. But you know what? You got to say it. This has got to be a huge upset if you know how good of a wrestler Cesaro Augustine truly is. It's a huge upset.
And there you see Christopher the Saint Samuels advances to the quarterfinals of the DCA Pure Wrestling Championship tournament. I am so happy for him right now.
As you should be.
And this is not just speaking for UCWL. I was impressed with this performance all around.
Well, the Saint moves on to the tournament, and we've got 2 more matches to go here for night 1.
And folks, we are still seeing some great wrestling.
That's right. Here we go with our 3rd match of the night now.
Oh boy!
A friend of yours, Zahaya?
Yes, it is.
You could say that. That's right.
Go ahead, Zahaya. The honor's yours.
Well, right now, coming down to the ring, he likes to call himself the prodigy of ZCW, and in all honesty, I can't really say that he isn't. The man is only 22 years old, has already gotten big chances in DCW, has competed for the ZCW Pride Championship, the Tag Team Championships, and will compete for the World Championship at Advanced Warfare when he goes against Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega, wow.
Well, that's Xander, but who's he facing? Wait, who is this?
That is speaking of world champions, that is Ben Hitman.
Oh, Ben Hitman.
God.
Oh boy, yeah.
Former 10-time AWF World Champion and Smokey's opponent at Con All-Stars 9. Holy hell.
Zahaya, I definitely have to say,
No
your
offense,
boy
man.
here has got his work cut out for him here tonight.
No offense. You can tell Hitman is not in a good mood. Especially after what Smokey has said about him and his wife.
Well, when you get your... I think we've seen out of experience, when someone insults another man's family, that's pretty much asking for war.
Now,
I'm
if
sure
I'm
with,
not
with the match that they're going to have at Call All Stars 9, I'm sure war is an understatement to what Ben Hitman's going to do.
Now, the question I'd like to ask is, who is the winner of this match going to face?
That's a good question. No one updates our cards, so kind of have to play it by ear, but Hitman with a hard Irish whip into the buckle. Oh.
And a release
Morgan
German
getting
suplex.
tossed.
Exactly. Ben Hitman, a man who has been pretty much all around the world in virtual wrestling.
And Morgan,
And a guy who's, let's face it, guys, his mouth has a bad habit of getting him into trouble. Just ask Smokey, as you said before.
Well, you want to talk about... I guess you could pretty much say the same thing about Xander. He's as cocky and as brash as they come, but, you know, there's pretty much a reason for that. He's one of the most talented men on the ZCW roster, as you can see with that missile drop kick.
And he's only 22 years of age, gentlemen. He's got a lot of his career left, and you see an Indian deathlock onto Ben Hitman from Xander.
Yeah, and if Xander Morgan wants to continue his career, he probably shouldn't do anything to irritate Ben Hitman.
Of course, we already saw Daniel Stone and Christopher the St. Samuel's advance. Here's the cover.
I'll admit the referee was very much out of position on that one.
Well, I mean, he's been calling the match pretty much every match so far tonight. I mean, probably exhausted.
Hitman off the second rope with the axe handle onto Xander. All right, I got.
The winner of this match, guys, hold on a second. The winner of this match will take on TPGW champion Daniel Stone tomorrow night.
Oh my goodness! And you know how big of it would be if Xander not only went on to go face Daniel Stone, the TPGW World Champion tomorrow, but also if he beats Daniel Stone and I can rub it into MTB's big, fat, stupid nose.
Oh, hey,
well,
come on. His nose isn't that big. His nose is actually kind of small, but...
that's a big if.
The bow and arrow stretch here.
Xander's in the ring with right now.
Oh, Ben Hitman versus Daniel Stone seems to have a bit of a dream match quality to it, though, if you think about it.
Exactly. You know, that's the thing about this tournament. It is already giving us matches we never thought we would receive, and that, to me, is an amazing accomplishment for us.
Got to give credit to the heads of the Destiny Championship Alliance. I mean, they're sticking to the A in their name, aligning all these back suplex there by Ben Hitman, by aligning all these feds to come together and be showcased in such a huge scale. I mean, that's great. And that drop kick.
Springboard missile drop kick on the Xander. I gotta admit, Zahia, Xander right now does not look like a certain somebody.
That keep your mouth. Just don't finish that sentence. I swear to God.
And guys, you know, talk about how the matches have been dream matches all the way around. We're gonna see the same thing in about a month when we have the Queens of Wrestling tournament coming up here, because all these leagues will come together for a showcase.
Look at that. Ben Hitman trying to come off the top rope with the axe handle, and Xander caught him.
Two. And drop kick right to the back of the head. Xander, I said earlier, he shouldn't try to do anything that might irritate Ben Hitman, especially with Smokey on his mind.
Well, like I said, the dude is he's 22 years old, so he's obviously when you're that talented at that young of an age, you tend to get a bit of a big head.
And the thing about Xander, we had to point out, he's only 22 years old. We still haven't seen the best that this young man has to offer, and that should really make you feel just shocked that we're not even seeing the best of this man. He's not even in the prime of his life yet.
Absolutely
those face
not.
washes.
And right now, he's in the ring right now with a 10-time former world champion in Ben Hitman.
But, you know, with all that talent, Xander has one weakness. You know, he's had all these big-time matches, like I've said before.
but
Oh, into the shoulder, into the corner goes Ben Hitman.
But
Zahai,
his main problem.
you were saying?
So actually, hey Zahir, I just noticed something. Is Xander part of the X-Men?
Oh, Zahaya's having mic issues. Very sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry about that. As I was trying to say, when Xander in these big time matches, he can't seem to get the job done. I mean, it seems like he almost chokes whenever there's a big time opportunity for him, and that's where weakness lies.
In this instance, he might not be able to choke. He might be able to get concussed.
And did you hear what I asked? Is Xander part of the X-Men? Because he's got their logo on the middle of his trunks.
Or maybe he's a big fan. Oh, what a huge crossbody by Ben Hitman.
Yeah, actually.
Wait, look at this.
And a dragon screw.
Your favorite move, Zahaya.
Yeah, I will give credit where credit is due, Zahaya. Xander is holding his own right now with a 10-time world champion in Ben Hitman right now.
I mean, there is a reason why he is the #1 contender for the ZCW World Championship, and there is a reason why he is going to go on to face an incredible athlete.
And there's a reason why Ben Hitman's a 10-time AWF champion.
Ow. A stump puller there by Ben Hitman. Oh, wait, look at that.
Xander
rolls out of the way.
No.
Huge elbow to the top of the forehead.
Oh, wait a minute. Crossface.
There it is. That's a label lock.
More like the crossface made famous by a certain dead man. And he's got Xander in the middle of the ring.
Oh no, it's gonna be it. Oh wait, nope.
Oh,
Xander rolls out of it.
Yeah, but he definitely felt the effects of that. Northern Lights.
Oh, and a Northern Lights, but he was too close
look
to
at
the ring
that.
ropes.
Quick kick out. Oh, that'll disorient you.
Now.
Oh, and a heavy shot right there.
Now Xander turns him around.
Wait a minute.
Oh, what? And now,
nice. That's impressive. That's something that we would see from a Rob Van Dam.
Uh-oh. Is Xander looking for the final episode? The final episode. And he hits it.
Oh, wow.
The final episode. That headlock driver from Xander, or snapmare driver, I should say. Cover 1, 2.
No.
Maybe enough? No.
Ben Hitman kicks out at 2. I would have been shocked if Xander picked up the win there.
I think you and me both.
Xander, drop kick right across.
Double legs to the midsection.
He made a wish.
Wait.
Oh my God!
Xander definitely doing the smart thing and keeping the work done on Ben Hitman, but dragon screw reversal there from Hitman. He's up.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you about that dragon screw, ladies and gentlemen?
I know, it's your favorite.
Ball breaker, and look at this, flips over. And as MTV would say, Xander now owes a certain somebody in his league 5 sets.
And my league.
No.
I mean,
and Xander, did you just see that just laid up against the top rope? That could be a rookie mistake for him. You do not turn your back on a man as accomplished as Ben Hitman.
And as pissed as Ben Hitman.
Exactly.
And now,
Look at this.
Oh no.
Oh
wait!
Wow!
Wow!
Xander landing on his feet out of the half Nelson suplex. And a clothesline.
Xander picks up
Ben
Hitman.
Knees to the face.
Oh!
Look at this.
One,
One,
two.
two.
No.
Whoa!
And,
I
shoulder
mean, all
tackle
joking
takedown.
aside, Zahai, your boy's holding his, boy's pretty impressive in there.
One.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Now
two,
Ben
no.
Hitman with the cover only gets a
You
2
saw
count.
Ben shove Xander Morgan into the canvas to go for the cover. He follows it up with the cross body.
You say Xander Morgan?
Isn't that his last name?
We are not related, no.
I wasn't implying anything.
And now, oh wait, Xander.
Final episode perhaps again? If he hits it,
Ooh.
got it!
How can it be the final episode if you have to do it twice, though?
Well, now wait, here's the cover.
Cover!
One,
One!
two.
Two is going to
No.
be it.
No, again. Ben Hitman kicks out.
I guess it would be like the
No,
I
mid-
guess it would have to be
Final
a three-parter at this rate.
I
In
guess
any
so.
case, Ben Hitman escaping. Oh,
Wait.
wait.
German.
There's one,
There's two.
two,
The trifecta, the unholy trinity.
another. Yeah, move. That was shades of a dead man.
That was
Here's the
shades of
cover.
multiple people. One,
One,
two,
two.
and
Got him.
Ben Hitman gets the win off of the triple
Well,
Germans.
now we know 7 of the 8 in the quarterfinals. We have one person left to go.
Still,
Impressive showcase
you
by
gotta
Xander,
give-
though.
Oh,
Yeah,
no one
yeah.
is denying that. Impressive showcase. However, I think it was inexperience that did him in, to be honest with you.
It really
Yeah.
was.
yeah, you shouldn't be. You have nothing to be ashamed about with
I'm
Xander's
not.
performance.
I am not ashamed. I think Xander performed at 100%, but Ben Hitman, like you said, he is a multiple-time world champion. Xander, again, is just getting started with his career, and I can guarantee you that if he ever gets another chance like this ever again, he will be back, and he will have learned from this.
Well, that means tomorrow night in the quarterfinals, it's going to be USA versus Canada with Daniel Stone taking on Ben Hitman.
Oh, that's gonna be an excellent matchup.
Yeah, that's probably going to be the biggest match of Daniel Stone's career.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, oh boy, you're not ready for this main event.
And of course, that means the winner of this upcoming match is going to face my guy, Christopher the Saint Samuels.
Oh dear God. Oh
And
no.
Who the hell is that?
That
Oh,
is
he's-
Mark Butcher.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, wow.
Allow me-
This is Battle Pros representative, I've been told. Go ahead, Zahia.
this man is possibly one of the most dangerous, psychotic, and craziest men in all of virtual wrestling. You want to know how infamous this man is? This man has his own match type named after him called the Butcher's Choice. And do you see that mask that he's wearing? You see that mask on top of his head. You want to know
Yes.
how he got that? After he has that mask after everything he went through, after an insane barbed wire death match that he went through with Zayn Almeida of TCW Asterix fame. And it was possibly one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life.
I think
Oh, I'm
that
sorry,
was a
landmine. That's what I...
Well, in any case, he's about to go one-on-one with, I believe, this is TCW's representative.
TCW Asterix, Roscoe Carter.
Yeah, he's no small man himself.
Absolutely not.
That
He
man
was also
missing a
one
tooth.
half of the TCW one half of the TCW Asterix Tag Team Champions, along with Trace Alvarez with Dumb Axe Nation fame.
Wait, the name of the faction is Dumb Axe Nation?
Yes.
Dumb Axe.
The man's missing a tooth. Okay, do you really expect him or is what the heck is that? I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry.
Pretty sure that's not legal in this state what he just did, to be honest with you.
I'm pretty sure that's like
dumbass.
I'm pretty sure that's like what? Like phallic display or something like that. That's probably illegal.
Well, again, I've been told that Roscoe Carter has actually appeared in DCA before, back in its first season.
Yeah, they crowned the first ever DCA Tag Team Champions.
So he's no stranger to DCA.
Absolutely. Well, of course, the winner of this matchup is going to face Christopher the Saint Samuels in the quarterfinals. And
Butcher.
I definitely have to say my guy will have his work cut out for him, depending on. Your
guy's gonna have to pray to every god that he doesn't face the Butcher.
Well, my guy has. If there's one thing my guy has, SRH, it's faith.
Well, guys, let me just tell you this: Roscoe Carter, he might look like he likes to have fun and he likes to mess around. He likes to interact with the fans. But once that bell rings, it's all go time.
Well, right now he's in there with Battle Pros.
What you said is one of the most dangerous men in all of virtual wrestling.
Which he is.
No one's going to deny that statement.
He's just. I'm speechless. For once, I am speechless.
That's
STO takedown there by Roscoe Carter. I've been told that Mark Butcher is the first ever Battle Pro Infinite Champion.
That's absolutely true.
Of course, I can tell you right now, Christopher the Saint Samuels is probably watching this matchup very closely to see which one of these two men he's going to have to face tomorrow night in the quarterfinals.
Oh, God.
And another right hand there by Mark Butcher. Now, does he have to wear that mask permanently? Or is that just for his batch? Or is that just for his batches?
You know, I don't know.
I mean, I would. His face is scarred.
Exactly, his face is horrendously scarred. And that
Roscoe
mask
trying to
covers them up,
get into this match, but
look at this
Butcher
now.
with the Russian leg
Side
sweep.
Russian leg sweep. Side Russian leg sweep there by Mark Butcher on the Roscoe Carter.
Oh, and rubbing Roscoe's face into the canvas, holding him down by his knees. This man is definitely scared.
Well, he most certainly is. I will admit that, but Roscoe Carter is not backing down from him.
Roscoe now.
And look at this. Roscoe Carter throwing Butcher like a sack of potatoes across the ring.
I mean, guys, you don't come out of a landmine death match the same way. I mean, once you're in a match type like that, it changes you physically and mentally.
Absolutely it does.
Oh, look at that. Headbutt there by Mark Butcher. I'm not sure if that mask is being used as a weapon.
Well, obviously, if the ref hasn't called for the bell, it's okay.
Let's go. Roscoe Carter, overhead belly-to-belly suplex, taking down Mark Butcher.
Now he's continuing the work on the shoulder here with that claw. Oh, but a sweep to the legs, and Butcher gets out of it. Or I should say, chop to the legs. And again with the right hand does Mark Butcher. And I gotta ask. I mean, how do you prepare yourself for a match against a man like this? I mean, how?
I don't think you can, to be honest with you.
Oh, wait, what is this? Butcher's got Roscoe.
Brain Buster.
Yeah, the simple answer is you don't. You fight as much as you can,
Do it, no.
and hopefully that'll be enough.
Well, this is, from what I hear, the Brain Buster is usually the setup and an uppercut from Roscoe, and Roscoe's gonna try to fight back with the exploder. And he's taunting off. Which is probably something he should not be doing.
Trying to get the fans to rally behind him.
And a kick.
Oh, wait a minute.
No.
What's this?
Oh, no. Oh!
Oh, package pile driver.
There is the pile
Rigor
driver.
mortis.
Calls that rigor mortis. For
1,
what?
2.
And no.
How on earth did Roscoe kick out of that?
Well, looks like it's going to take a lot more than that to put somebody like Roscoe Carter away.
Mark Butcher just continuing the onslaught here.
And now...
elbow. Another elbow.
Now Carter. What's this?
Oh,
big splash in the corner.
Splashing. Another.
Another one.
Oh, but he gets punched right in the gut. And, ooh.
And a headbutt. I'm not sure if that was a smart move considering the mask, but
that's probably how.
Well, and also the fact that I don't think there's a lot of a brain up there for him to damage. It's already damaged.
There you see Mark Butcher with that nerve hold.
1, 2.
The easiest claw.
No.
And no. Carter kicks out at 2.
And he stomps right around the back of the head of Roscoe and continuing the pressure with the shoulder claw. Oh, man.
Mark Butcher now just
he told
Roscoe to bring it. Youngster.
Oh, huge back body drop there by.
He tossed that big man, but the big man fires back with the boot.
Tossed him like a sack of potatoes.
Now Carter.
Carter might have a chance here.
Sling blade. Or as Eddie Mack would call it, the JTG Memorial.
Sling blade 2.
No.
No. Mark Butcher kicking out at 2.
Roscoe can't believe it.
And now look at this. Oh, no.
Another back body toss.
Counter there by Mark Butcher.
Mark Butcher,
now look at
the
this.
freak of nature here. I mean, that's the best way I can describe him. He is a freak of nature, being able to toss Roscoe like nothing.
Oh, huge right hand.
He's stirring in the ragu and V-Buck. You know what to say.
Actually, I believe Brian's the one who's going to say it.
No?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, headbutt.
Oh, come on.
A second headbutt.
A turd for your troubles there, fella.
Hey, Brian. Want the honors? Look at Roscoe's face.
Oh, I'm going to say it. We've got a bleeder.
We got a bleeder.
Oh, we might have a dead man in a second.
And now Butcher.
Oh my God!
Pop-up powerbomb.
1, 2, 3.
It's over.
The pop-up. How was he able to get that momentum out of nothing to toss that big man? Oh! You see the rigor mortis? Brainbuster, the rigor mortis is... Oh, no, sorry. That's the rigor mortis.
Yeah, that did not get the pinfall there.
I
Ladies
give
and gentlemen,
credit to Roscoe where it's due, but
ladies and gentlemen,
the
this
Butcher definitely cut himself a victory.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this officially means that Mark Butcher is moving on to the next round.
And that
he will
officially means that, well, V-Pac, sorry, but the Saint needs to definitely count his blessings. Every single one of them. 1,000 Hail Marys may not be able to prevent the onslaught of Mark Butcher.
Well, I'll be honest with you. Woe be on anyone who has to face him in the second round of this tournament. It's going to be crazy.
Well, I still have confidence in my guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been V-Pac, Zaya Morgan, this is Mr. SRH, and Brian Henniger. From the night one of the DCA Pure Tournament, we will see you next time.